New intro, dope. What you know? Couple pints, pod.
Baby.
Intro, dope. What you know?
This is
Talking conspiracies, drink a couple beers with me, maybe Kollin too, because I'm spitting on the beat and I got that fire flow, just like we got and we the best podcast you ever show. Like, hey, couple pints, pod. Hey, couple pints, pod.
crack a brew and sit on back, baby.
There you go. Kick them feet up. Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Couple Pints Pod. Why are you mocking me, bro? Also, why are you wearing sunglasses inside like a douchebag?
It's the first day of spring, bro. That's right. Fact check me. Today's the first day of spring.
It's March 20th. Tomorrow's the fucking spring equinox, bro.
Today.
All right.
And my future's way too bright.
My future's too
My
bright.
future's too bright.
Just a
I don't give any dents.
quick touch upon how Dalia's back in the beard, baby.
Welcome back.
And we're excited about it.
I know it's been a while.
That being said,
Stand up, you. There we go.
call me a baby and take me out behind the log cabin, if you know what I'm saying.
Call me a baby and take me outside the log cabin?
It's a Dalia reference.
Oh, that's right.
Very layered Dalia reference.
Oh, thank God that's back.
If you can't tell, we're happy.
We're excited. We are so glad. But like JMac said, call him a baby and wipe his ass. We are here to party, and we're gonna party hard.
Yeah.
What should we just
Party like it's
What's that Prince song?
1989.
Is
I
it
think.
party? No, it's 1999.
I think it's 89.
1999.
Yeah.
1999.
Either way, we're going to party like it's the end of some sort of decade.
Here we go. Oh my God. Oh, this one. Oh, this got JMac and I excited earlier.
All
JMac
right.
really dove into this when he was looking up research, reading a quick article. Oh my God.
And this is going to be another conspiracy
Corner.
corner.
Ooh.
All right, get us introduce it. I'll read the scientific part and then we'll make
Okay.
some shit up.
Here we go. So we are going to dive. We're gonna dive in to human cloning.
It's just the funniest shit.
Human cloning. That's right. We're gonna touch on what JMac found out, where it is now, and then we're gonna speculate to most likely what it's going to become.
Yeah. All right. So Colin brought up human cloning, showed me some bullshit on some stupid Instagram about how they've cloned celebrities and made body doubles and done this.
The
and done
classic
that.
doppelganger.
Stupid shit. Literally doppelgangers.
Yeah,
like,
that stuff.
Yeah.
He was trying to correlate that these
So-
doppelgangers were the person that cloned them. Yeah, complete horseshit.
Then I looked up human cloning and I came to a website called
What is it?
Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences of the United States of America, aka PNAS.
Ooh wee.
PNAS.
Penis. What does the website
This is a
Penis?
research article written by Francisco J. Alia titled Cloning Humans,
Francisco.
Biological, Ethical, and Social Considerations. So,
Francisco.
just the science behind it in the abstract is pretty much saying like it's not cloning as in like, oh, take my DNA and make a new JMac.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
not
what you were
Rick and Morty
saying,
type
like
shit.
they clone these celebrities to make new celebrities, also like who aren't fucking identical. They just kind of look similar. Like the
I'm
only
calling all Jan Michael Vincents.
pretty much the only
We need 4 Jan Michael Vincents and
don't go on
Quadra B.
another runaway Rick and Morty shit for the ad. Like the only example I remember from the post you showed me was Jason Bateman and Christian Bale. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I guess they look similar in a sense, but like that's not a clone.
No, that's
It's not clone.
it's not.
So what this article says, the abstract is a summary for all the Collins out there.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass.
Oh, frick you, dude. I'm gonna dip my nutsack in your Monday milk.
Basically, I don't drink milk. Basically, what it says is at the point we're at with human cloning is to use basically use stem cells to either generate like new organs so you don't have to wait on an organ transplant list,
And that's freaking cool.
and they're hoping in the future it could be sort of combined with gene splicing to like eliminate things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Down syndrome, things like that, where you take the dominant gene of a healthy parent and the recessive gene, like let's say dad's family has a history of Alzheimer's, diabetes, any
Yeah.
genetic mutation in a sense.
Any mishap.
So they'd take dad's gene aesthetically and take mom's biological gene and combine the two to make a healthy yet genetically identical to the parents type baby. So they want to focus on things like Down syndrome, mental illness, schizophrenia, things like that.
Things that probably should
Even
yeah.
things like diabetes. So it's not like cloning, but in a sense, it's just taking the better half of the parents, like biologically or genetically, and putting that in as the majority, and then so that like the baby looks like it's kind of like a surrogate, but the baby is still both of the parents
Baby's still gonna look like
aesthetically.
mom and dad, but it's not
Yeah,
gonna have the downfalls of possibly
of dad.
catching on the diabetes train or the Alzheimer's train.
Um
That makes that's huge.
so yeah, basically
That'd be
the
insane.
abstract ends in genomes can be cloned, individuals cannot. In the
Not
future,
yet.
therapeutic cloning will bring enhanced possibilities for organ transplants, nerve cells, tissue healing, and other health benefits. And tissue healing segues us into the insane conspiracy that you want to come up with, which is
This went right straight to my brain. I was thinking eventually they're gonna perfect it to the point where
wait. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Go.
we're going to perfect it to the point where we're going to either have multiple clones of a single person that they can download their consciousness into, like you see in the classic cartoon Rick and Morty, where Rick has the vats of clones.
And then he axe murders all of them.
Yeah, that he can just download his consciousness into.
Morty, flick the switch on the left. Once.
Did I hear 3 distinct light switch flips? Or we're going to have
Grab the shovel.
grab a shovel, or we're going to have someone who pretty much is able to regenerate because they took it all the way down from where it was to a strict molecular level. And the one thing that causes the regeneration or the growth or whatever it may be for that tissue to start its process, they perfect it, put it into someone, and now they're able to regenerate on the spot like some fucking Wolverine movie shit.
Yeah. And when you said that, my argument was like getting cuts and bruises, is like a part of life. So I feel like that would.
It's not going to be available to the average fucking person.
So what? Like rich people won't be able to get a cut anymore.
Either rich or we're gonna
Northwest can't skin her knee.
True.
Is North a girl?
No, yeah, it's North.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be implemented into us going into space travel. So if people like super soldiers, dude.
Yeah.
Complete super soldier.
The space travel idea is good. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, so think about it. If we're sending people into space to
but
colonize
ultimately our
places
conspiracy boiled down to
eventually it's going to be that
science.
advanced.
It'd be like the classic Hollywood movie where scientists are like, "Oh, we made this really cool fucking thing that could change the whole world for everybody," and then the government's like, "Nah, bro, we're taking this shit to
we
war.
Need to
Fuck
weaponize
you."
It. Take it from them now.
Yeah.
Bring it to Area 51.
But my whole thing is, I think it's dope in terms of like I said, mental illness, genetic disorders. Like if you're born without, like some people are born with like their heart's too small and it's like your baby's gonna die in a month. Like that won't matter anymore. Shit like that is sick, like internal shit. But if you're trying to like
hopefully it doesn't get down to Alabama,
weaponize this and be like, yeah, if you get shot in the fucking head, it'll just regenerate and then you can fuck shit up. Can
you imagine?
I mean, that would be cool too, but I feel like in some way this would get thoroughly abused. I also feel like I really need sunglasses.
You should have brought some.
I should have. They're in my car. I don't want to go get them.
Oh my God. Think about it, man. Why would we not try and go that route? Why would we not try and advance everyone that fucking much?
Well, that's the key word is everyone. Because knowing the government, we always say knowing the government because they're so fucking predictable. It'd be like, fuck the average American or whatever government does this first. Fuck the average citizen. We're militarizing this. So now we have these impenetrable people. These are our secrets and our things. And the average person can just fuck off and die, but we get to try and once again like gain world domination or some shit.
See,
That's why it's fucked up because this could potentially change the health
oh my
industry
God.
for the better. And I feel
Or,
like once the wrong people get their hands on it, like we were talking about like cyberpunk shit, where like
oh yeah,
eventually this could turn into like when the wrong people get it, this could turn into like some black market shit.
some scammers turn someone, like you were mentioned earlier, when they recreate a celebrity or a politician and they use the clone to do dirty shit and then blame it on the real one.
Yeah, and then just like cancel both, like
Yeah,
whatever, clone gets canceled, whatever. But like, yeah, I think there's a lot of negatives if it's in the wrong hands. But right
could
now,
have a huge
based off
downside.
what I read,
It's only for,
it seems
yeah,
pretty sick. Because
processing towards the good.
then it goes on to say, um, while we were
Oh my
waiting, I was reading
God.
about it. It goes on to say
Oh.
it could be used to cure dominant disorders such as blindness, dwarfism, Marfan syndrome, which is basically giantism,
Mm.
or recessive disorders such as cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, um, spina bifida, cleft palate, chromosomal disorders such as Down syndrome, like I said,
Scoliosis,
anything. Like it's fucking
getting
absurd
stabbed with a machete,
where this science could be taken,
getting your hand chopped
and
off.
it would be sick to be like oh
I just received a gunshot wound. Hold on.
yeah, in the right context, it'd be sick if veterans could like get a fucking leg blown off and have one grown back. Like that would be incredible. But at the same time, it shouldn't be weaponized in the sense of like, wow, there's a squirrel on the power line. It just scared the shit out of me.
Whoa.
Um,
Bum, 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 bum,
but I
bum,
could just see
bum,
it being
bum.
weaponized in almost like a Black Mirror type of way where it's like, well, fuck the general public. Like I
Give
think
it
it'd
to the
be
powerful
I think it would
elites.
be sick if we weaponized it in the sense of like, you know, you go to high school, you graduate, and 10 kids go into the military.
Mm.
But out of your entire grade who has these advantages biologically, those 10 kids are just extra set to go into the military. You know what I mean?
So you're saying, so
Like
let's,
it'd be sick if everyone could do that. But
okay.
also my other argument just being like we're part of the older generation now because Gen Z is probably going to cancel me for saying this, but like a part of life is like skinning a knee, like cutting. I have this wicked scar on my finger because I was scaling the
I
fridge
know.
once.
Remember when scars were cool?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
All those
if you
country
could
songs
just
about how scars.
essentially being Wolverine would be sick if I could be like, yo, check it and like take out this knife and fucking just
Slice your
like,
finger off.
yeah, just like that'd be crazy, but and it'd
Oh
be
my
cool.
God.
I think it would be good, but I think where it's going now in terms of, and I know there's people out there that are going to be against this.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
oh,
of
well,
course.
and
Well, you always
it's,
have that handful
let
that's
me,
against the advancement
this
in
might be a hot take, but it's all going to be born again Christians who are going to be like, well, you can't,
it.
it's God's plan. No, it's fucking not. This kid who's born with fucking a heart murmur who's going to die by the time he's 3 years old deserves a chance. And if we can fix that with uh fucking like genetic
Just a
cloning.
little editing, little tampering here and
Yeah.
there. Why not?
But also if it got into the wrong hands, I think that'd be really bad. In terms of like black market or the government just abusing it and saying, well, fuck the average American.
Think about it. What if the military's already done it and we just have,
I think
because what you remember when you said that a certain person or a certain group out
how
of a
are we
platoon,
already 15 minutes in? That's wrong.
that's insane.
I don't care if we go over.
The
Keep
certain
going.
platoon, two or three, maybe one or two out of that platoon is going to get chosen for this special operation. And in that operation, they try and they put this little syringe or chemical, whatever you have to inject, or put them in surgery and tamper with their DNA or whatever you have to do in order to get this into their body, where if something happens to them, they are able to regenerate or grow back or whatever it
Well, then
is.
give it to like the elite. Like give it to like Green Berets, Army Rangers, Navy SEAls,
Yeah,
Marines.
the classic spec ops, you don't even know they exist.
Not even
people.
Spec Ops. Give it to fucking Marines.
Oh, I was
bro.
thinking they're
Give it
gonna
to
give it to the group
Frogmen.
of people that we don't even know exist.
Who fucking raw, bro? I mean, yeah, they deserve it. But like, think about my favorite
I feel
movie.
like
I've
that's where
said
they
this.
would start.
My favorite movie. I've said this probably 10 times on this podcast. Think about Lone Survivor if none of them got hurt. I think I'd like that movie more. I mean, I know it's a huge part of the story that like there's one guy out of the 4 who survives and they all get really fucked up and they all get shot up and this and that. But it's like
the guy gets his hand shot off. The next thing you see
yeah,
is him pull it down and it goes.
he gets his trigger finger shot off, and instead of being like
Fuck!
and giving away their
He just
position and getting them all
gets
ultimately
down,
killed,
grows his finger
yeah,
back
bro,
and
just
pops
right
back up. Oh my god!
I would rather that.
Mark
obviously,
Wahlberg falls down, almost breaks
bro, they
his
jump.
spine on the
They
tree.
jump off the cliff. Yo, also side note. Nah, fuck it. Side note, I was watching VFS or Stuntmen React. Shouts out Corridor Crew on YouTube. If you don't follow them, awesome YouTube channel. But I was watching Stuntmen React, and that fall was real people
It had to be.
jumping off a cliff.
You can't just CGI that.
Like padded up.
If they weren't padded up, the people who hit the rocks or hit the trees, they're paralyzed. Unless
Like
they're
those
padded up, they're
noises,
paralyzed.
those noises were like that was 100% real, which fucks with me.
Yeah, you can't fake that.
That's gross.
You can't fake that.
So shouts out Lone Survivor and Corridor
And
Crew.
also shouts out stunt doubles.
Yeah.
Shout out those people that are
Stunt
willing to
men and
put their
women.
life on the line to make sure that scene happened. But if Mark Wahlberg or some of the guys that got
Bro,
shot,
it's like on set the other day when I saw a stuntman got hit by a fucking car and just popped up and he's like, that was fucking sick. The director's like, take 4. I'm like, what the fuck?
or like that one
You did this shit 4 times. I just got here. This
my
dude's been hit by a
God.
car 4 times today.
4 times popped up each time. Let's do it again.
Fucking
Can you
wild.
imagine how legendary that one scene would be?
And there were
where
no
they get
pads
shot
on. There
point
were no
blank?
pads on the road. He was
No.
padded up under his clothes, but he was fucking
That's how it
rolling up
makes
on the
realistic.
hood, rolling off and hitting the ground.
Oh
like,
my Lord. Whoa. That one scene in Lone Survivor, you got me thinking, where he gets shot point blank, where he's leaned up against the tree. It's one of the guys.
Axel, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my
Axel,
god.
That's right. He gets shot at the tree.
I'm
Can
gonna
you imagine
cry
if he
thinking
gets
about
shot,
it, bro.
And after
And his-
that, the guy
dude.
turns around, and all you hear is
You just hear like a stick break. Oh shit.
and you're like, "Whoa, how'd that happen?"
But see, then that's where it turns black market.
Oh, thank you.
Because then all of a sudden, fucking ISIS and the Taliban have this shit.
Yeah, you know it's being sold for the highest price. Oh,
And that's where it gets
wow.
scary.
Oh,
This is like almost an I just want to talk about it. I gotta rewatch Lone Survivor tonight, bro.
whoa.
Hayden's never seen it.
Oh my god.
I don't think she'd like it. She doesn't like stuff like that.
No, Bree wouldn't be able to watch it.
I cry every time.
I tear up.
No,
multiple
I
times.
cry.
I can't.
bro.
I don't cry.
And at the end, when it shows the real people and their
Mhm.
families, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Lone dude, shouts out. I just want to talk about it. Shouts out Lone Survivor, bro.
Shout out Lone Survivor, man.
God damn it.
Wow.
See, that's why we need this shit though.
It's why we
And
need
also-
it and why we shouldn't.
And
have
also,
it.
we got thoroughly distracted. But like in terms of healing humanity and like ridding them of these insane mental and physical diseases,
Yeah, because think about it. If everyone had that, what we're going through now wouldn't exist.
in a sense, if it got evolved enough, yes. But like
If it evolved enough, but at the same
it
time,
also
if
said
evolves,
it
we're
also
impervious
said
to
in
everything.
the well it said in the
Oh, that's right.
the
this-
paper, like that's where they want to go next. Like, okay, we solved all all the base things. Like you're born with this.
Mhm.
We're working on essentially the goal is to solve that. Then after they solve that, they want to be like, all right, instead of a vaccination, we're just gonna implant this certain I don't
This
know. I
little-
don't know if it's a PC or DNA or if it's like
It'd have to be an mRNA shot or something.
well, but it's not even a shot. It's just
So you think that they put it into the embryo as it's developing?
yeah, so it just pops out and it's like, give me Corona. Oh wait, you can't, bitch.
Where's the food? It's
But
over here. I'm gonna go make
the
myself a
that's the
sandwich.
thing they want to do next is essentially viruses and things like that where they can go in and make the next generation, let's say Corona lasts like the Black Plague like decades, then they can go in eventually and be like, all right, no more Corona.
Mm-hmm. So
They didn't say that in this paper. I
but that's
actually
where
don't
it
even
would
know how old
hopefully
the paper
go.
is.
Think
But
about that. Though.
that's the goal with it
Well, hold
is
on though.
essentially the goal is just to eradicate things that make humans sick,
Exactly.
which
So
is awesome.
that.
But our conspiracy
Oh my
is
God.
we're going to eradicate injuries, which it doesn't mention in here.
I
When
mean,
was this written?
eradicating everything that could affect
This
the
was
inside of your
written
body,
July
your brain, and your
21st,
health is already
2017.
a huge step in that direction.
Okay, this was published July 20th, 2017.
Oh, dude, we're 4 years.
So yeah, who knows where we're at now?
Oh
I
my
didn't even think to
God.
check the date.
Whoa. Well, remember when we heard loose rumors that they were growing, well, not rumors, actual photos of how they were growing ears off mice and growing different appendages and shit like that?
Yeah, shouts out South Park.
Yeah,
Where
remember?
they where they put a dick on a mouse.
Well, they were doing that. So imagine how far along they are on that process. Because I remember that coming
Yeah,
out
but
5, 6 years ago.
well, that's like that we know exists where they can do certain things for people with aesthetic disorders. The goal with this is, like I said, like down to a cellular, like you said, molecular level where it's we can fix it. It's essentially fixing the problem before it happens.
Mhm.
We can predict this is going to happen, and even on the chance it doesn't, now we know it's not going to. That's what this is aiming to do and is doing, at least as of 2015
Yeah.
or 17.
17.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Crazy shit.
That's so fucking. Oh, God.
It's sick.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh,
I wish that existed when I was born. I wouldn't have epilepsy.
but you're over that now.
Yeah.
Your
I'm,
body.
I'm so over it.
So fucking over my epilepsy. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
On to the next. So I bought some gas station penis pills, and holy shit.
Do they work?
Yeah.
So Blue Chew, if you want to sponsor us, dude. All right, let's get into some fucking current events. Speaking of manipulation of not the body but the mind.
The fucking
What's our
mind.
first current event that you're amped
All right,
on?
so I found this shit scrolling through Instagram one day, and it's pretty old. The video looked old, so I don't know how long ago they started this, but China has this camp where you can send boys and girls who
Well, probably camps.
camps.
China's huge.
Definitely plural, where parents can send the kids, or China can send the kids who they deem weak or weak-minded, and try and turn them into quote unquote men or advanced physically able people. Like, holy shit. What?
I don't know if I'm with or against this because it's like I'm all for like be yourself, do what
it
makes you
teaches them
happy.
discipline, how to fight.
I know, but discipline over there is a little different.
I mean, it's totally fucking different.
I think
over
we need
there.
that for our upcoming upcoming
Yeah.
generation. Shouts out Gen Z, dude. But that also ties into our next topic.
Pussies.
But yeah, we can all agree that the world's getting a little weak right now with these
It's
kids.
getting pretty fucking
That ties into
soft.
two of our current events, actually.
It does.
But
getting pretty fucking soft.
I'm with it if it's done in like an educational way and not just like you're a stupid bitch, go mine coal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just
Well, let me see if I can pull up.
an example.
If
Like I don't think they're making kids mine coal,
I don't think they're making kids mine coal.
but I think it's cool that you could be sent to like strong men or woman camp, man or woman camp. I think I like the idea.
Where is it? Wait, did I send it to you?
But also that once again is kind of like my dad thought I was a bitch when I was a kid because I was playing way too much Xbox, smoking way too much weed, and it's like it's almost like fucking uh like gay camp or where
Mm.
they like your overly religious parents send you to gay camp to
Yep.
become straight,
To get
which
the devil out of you.
I guess in this sense it's a little better,
It's a little better,
I
but
think it's only good if it's like, oh, my kid is not excelling to the extent they
okay.
could be, and you go and the
Counselor.
counselors are really nice, and they're like, oh, you're into computers, maybe you should get into computer repair. Like I don't think it's like, oh, you play too much. I wouldn't agree with like, oh, you love video games or you love watching,
People play
TV
video
all
games, or
throughout
you're a
the day
cartoon
or
addict.
whatever. So now we're gonna teach you how to
We're
fucking
gonna
be a
teach you how to fight
lumberjack.
and wrestle and chop
Yeah.
wood and.
I
But then
think if
again,
I
also
think if
people
it's
need to know
like
how to. I would support a camp that taught kids how to start a fire. I mean, and they have that shit. It's
that's
the
what I was
fucking
gonna
Boy
say,
Scouts.
like skills camp.
Yeah, but it's
No,
the Boy
fuck the
Scouts.
Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts, you can almost correlate to the Catholic Church in terms of diddling little boys. But I
Good
think
lord.
hot take. But well, that's a whole different
Did you have a
story.
rough experience with a camp counselor?
No. Um, I think it'd be sick if it was teaching life skills and how to have somewhat tougher skin in terms of if you get offended by something,
I'm
don't let
pretty
it
sure
ruin
that's
your
what
whole
this
life.
camp is.
So yeah,
I see. It
like
depends.
I'm with that.
I'd
But
have
if
to
it's
go
just
through
like,
it to see what the rules are. Are we getting rid of that? Yeah.
yes,
Yes. Let's trash that fan.
yeah, it's about time. I'm with that. But if it's like fucking gay camp, then nah.
Nah, I'm not with that shit.
Because also, as I
I am
probably
with
stated,
fat camp
I
though.
fucking love gay people. Nah, dude.
I'm with
Fuck,
fat camp.
fuck fat camp too, bro.
I'm with the correct fat camp. Not that I'm gonna starve you and deprive you.
All right, if you're like my 600-pound life fat camp, yeah,
Yeah.
get your shit together.
Yeah.
Because also Hayden put me on that show, and everyone is like, my parents got a divorce, and the only comfort I had was eating food. Like, no, bro. Like, put that emotion into a different
Try something
space.
else instead of eating.
And also shouts out the Disney movie Fat Camp. Awesome movie. But like I think if it's used in the right way, it could be sick.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's just like you're a bitch and
That's
now
wrong.
we're gonna torture you,
That's wrong.
that's fucked up.
No, you can't.
Obviously,
I don't
know
support
why
that
we
shit
have
at
to
all.
even say that out loud.
Yeah, but I'm in support of you need to change your life path. This is how you can do it. We're gonna give you the steps to the process. We're gonna help you there. And
not even you have to. I think it's you should
if you're going to fat camp
focus your
because you
life
have health
path.
problems, then you have to.
Yeah. But I think it's like, let's focus your interests and your skills on something that could work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
if
true.
if you don't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, life skills would be sick.
Would be very cool.
Survival, I love survival.
I would sign
Shouts
up for
out
that.
episode 8.
Yup.
Axe versus chainsaw. But
Or surviving the wild one.
what was that? 9 maybe?
Maybe.
I think it was 9.
I don't know.
We're on fucking.
It's been a while.
Is this episode 40?
We're on episode 40.
Jesus. Once again, it's similar to the conspiracy corner. Like if it's used in the right way, then fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So what do we got next?
Next up is is Miss Frizzle.
Miss fucking Frizzle, bro. So if you haven't heard, Netflix is bringing back the Magic School Bus.
In the
If you
most
don't know what that
wrong,
is,
disgusting
fuck off.
fashion.
Let me
Fuck you, Netflix. Good lord.
show you a picture of the new Miss Frizzle.
Oh, that makes me so angry.
What is that?
It looks like a character from Big Mouth.
I was just about to say
It
that.
looks like a Big Mouth character.
All right. So
Come on.
first off, when we decided we wanted to talk about this, we were talking
You
about
even fucked up the lizard.
weird. Yeah, they fucked up the school bus, the lizard, all the characters, Miss Frizzle.
Oh,
Like
come
we were
on.
talking earlier. It's one thing to do, like I brought up Disney with the live action remakes. Some of them are really good, and I'm all in support. They butchered Mulan, but you know what?
Ruined that movie.
I'll forgive them.
I won't.
Lion King was sick. Casting was dope. It was awesome. This shit though,
Fuck. Leave Miss Frizzle alone.
let me just read some examples.
Leave it alone.
Now that you know what she looks like.
The school bus was perfect.
Everything was perfect.
She was great.
All the characters were perfect. They you know the two black kids in the show?
Yeah.
Fucking white. They whitewashed Magic School Bus. Now we're breaching Gen Z territory, but still, like, Netflix, what are you doing? Let's read some Twitter comments.
Those two kids
about
played
Miss
such
Frizzle.
an important role in the whole entire series.
Dude, I had a
One
big,
of them was the best friend of the main girl that talked sense into Arnold every time he got scared.
I had a big time crush on Lizzie, dude. I think that's who you're talking about.
She was the one that literally led the charge in every single one where they were getting adventurous.
So let's read what Twitter has to say because it's mad funny. I just took a couple screenshots.
Oh my god.
New Miss Frizzle looks like she made TikTok songs about hating Gen Z.
Mhm.
If you're not on that trend, get on it. If Sonic the Hedgehog movie taught us anything, it's that we should continue to bully the animators of the new Magic School Bus so that they will change it.
Yep.
If your teacher puts on the Magic School Bus reboot. If your teacher puts on the Magic School Bus reboot, drop out.
Leave. Run out of there.
This is my favorite. I'm also diehard Magic School Bus fan, but this is my favorite one. I never really watched Magic School Bus, but I'm still offended by the design changes.
Oh my god. I agree with that person.
But just like we were saying earlier, stop taking perfect things. Like you could even argue with SpongeBob. Stop taking perfect things and changing them. Too. You don't have to reanimate it. Keep it the same grainy bullshit everyone else was brought up with.
It was fine.
Magic School Bus was legendary, bro. That'd be like if they remade Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like, no, dude.
Also, we had the technology just to update the pixels.
I take it back. Unless Bill Nye came back and did that again. But if they were like, oh, we replaced Bill Nye with some fuckboy TikTok guy named Bill.
Bill Nye's not like Blue's Clues. You can't just toss in a completely different person and it'll go well.
Bryce Nye the Science Guy or some horse shit. Like
Steve Nye the Science
Blue's
Guy.
Clues too.
I mean, I
it's
do
a shame,
agree
bro.
that yes, kids need to continue watching Magic School Bus just because of how fucking creative it is.
Hey, play the reruns.
But just stay with what we had.
If Netflix owns the rights, do what you did with iCarly and just put it on your platform. Don't remake it.
Netflix, you're kicking a dead horse trying to recreate what was already perfect. Okay? Stop.
And like I brought up earlier, trying to fucking reboot Karate Kid with Cobra Kai. And I've heard it's very poorly.
Everyone says it's.
I heard it's
pretty good.
It's really poorly written, but it's
cheesy.
It's just entertaining because it's cheesy. I'm assuming that's what this is going to be.
Yep.
Also, what was my favorite?
Yep.
My favorite one was
God.
Miss Frizzle looks like Miss Frizzle looks like she's racist and wants to see a manager all at the same time. And it's very accurate.
Needless to say, that's all you need to know. Don't. You know what?
Very, very like
we're starting it now. Couple Pints Pod is starting the replace this bullshit, disgusting new Magic
Bro, and
School Bus with just the old one.
old Miss Frizzle was so woke, bro. Like
She was
this
awesome.
Miss Frizzle is gonna be like, you want to explore Ralphie's colon? We can't do that.
We can't
We
go into
can't teach you.
Ralphie's colon.
You can't go in anywhere. Shouts out Magic School Bus, but like, come on, bro.
Magic School Bus was the original interdimensional travel too. That school bus could go fucking anywhere. You wanted to go see music notes? You could go see a whole
You could go
entire world
into
develop to music
you could
notes.
go into a goddamn tippy tap, son.
Yup. You
It's
want to
called
go
a triplet, but tippy tap.
You want to go inside a Q-tip? School bus can take you there.
Dude, let's go, bro.
You want to go to a whole world where gravity is partially lessened than Earth? School bus can take you there.
Fucking go, bro. Go to the moon.
School
She
bus can take you
straps
there.
those kids up with astronaut helmets, bro. Like, come on, man. And also, they already Magic School Bus already did everything. Like, why are you just gonna reanimate it and do all the old shit? Just play the reruns. Obviously, you own the rights because it's the same title.
Hey, Netflix.
You own the name. Hey, Netflix. Fuck you, bro.
Your time's
I'm
come.
mad, bro. Fucking mad, bro.
Hey, Netflix. Not shitting the bed is better than just shitting the bed.
Yeah.
Okay? And you shit the bed.
I mean, Netflix, pull a straight Dalia, strap some Depends on
You shit the
so that you
fucking
stop
bed.
shit in the fucking bed here.
Fuck you, body.
And
I win.
I love Netflix. They've had some fire lately. But like,
Amazing.
you're gonna just ruin all of it with this shit. Anyway, what's next? I'm fucking mad now, bro.
All right, this one, here we go. This one, we're moving on to the recent clip of the young lady who attacked the Uber driver because he simply asked her to put a mask on.
Yeah. All right. So Colin hadn't heard about this, so I'll take this one over. So
I had no idea.
If you haven't seen it or heard about it, this lady and her two friends were in San Francisco on vacation during a pandemic. First off, change it. I'm gonna make Dalia references off of this. So homegirl and her friends get in the car. And I've heard arguments where the driver didn't have the plastic partition like we do in New York. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Man, homie's trying to make a buck. Also, he was an immigrant. Shouts out that fucking guy for coming here trying to live out the dream. And he handled it like a goddamn champion. So, homegirl and the two friends get in the car. White girl fucking starts losing her mind because she gets asked to put a mask on or whatever the fuck she is. So, I don't know why I brought race into it. Sorry. So, he's like, can you put a mask on? Her immediate response is rip the phone off the dashboard and throw it. So now he's like, yo, what the, like, that's got to be assault in some way. Then she rips his mask off of his face and starts coughing on him and spitting on him and then says, bitch, I have coronavirus. So then he politely asks, can you please get out of my car or I will have to call the police? Please get out of my car or I'll have to call the police. Then she starts hitting him. Oh my God. So now homegirl is facing up to 20 years in prison. Thank God the justice system, I mean, 20 years is a lot, but thank God the justice system is doing something. So let's read everyone here the charges.
Oh my God.
Good so
freaking Lord.
She first off, white girl in front of her two black friends calls him the N-word.
See, homegirl.
Then she yells,
what?
Fuck the masks. Oh, her name, we're gonna out her, is Malaysia King. 24 years old. Be fucking mature, Malaysia. We're 24. That was a terrible example of maturity.
I know, but still, in my right mind,
then
I don't
she
think
begins to
anything
violently
of that is
cough
correct.
on the driver and yells, I got corona. And it's all on video. Just Google it.
I got corona.
She was arrested in Las Vegas on March 9th after she was caught using a fake ID to access a bank account at a local Bank of America.
Okay, scumbag.
In relation to the Uber accident, King faces charges of assault with a caustic chemical, battery, conspiracy to commit a crime, fraud, and assault. and she's facing up to 20 years in prison.
The chemical one
Then,
I don't agree with.
then before she got arrested, this is the most ridiculous part. A day after the video of her attacking the driver dropped the video,
Oh God.
she goes on Instagram wearing lingerie to explain her side of the story. Like, bro, you want to be taken seriously? Put a fucking shirt on.
I'm gonna apologize to all of you while you can see my tits, so you can so
Leave
you
your
can
tits
take
out
my
of it.
side.
Leave your titties out of
Put
it.
a fucking shirt on and just take accountability for what you did. You have no side and no argument here, okay?
And then her comment was
okay.
on Instagram, he lucky as hell I ain't have nothing on me. Cause if we would have played with
What?
if he would have played with me, bro, it would have been a whole different story. So now you're threatening him.
So now you're threatening
again,
to shoot your
again,
Uber driver.
or stab him or whatever nothing means. Pepper spray him. I don't
Lucky
fucking
I
know.
had
Look,
anything on me.
homeboy just wanted you to put a fucking mask on.
Huh?
It's not that it's
What?
not that serious. It's
What?
not that complicated. Now you're facing 20 years in prison for being a stupid bitch. And I use bitch in the most accurate way possible.
It does not. The moral of the story is, it does not pay off to be an ignorant son of a bitch.
Daughter of a bitch.
That too. It doesn't pay off to be ignorant. Okay?
It's not even ignorance, bro. Like, why you acting the fuck out?
Because she doesn't know.
Hey, quick question. You heard of Corona?
Well,
We're only a year into it.
I mean,
Hey, wait, quick question.
Corona should be
You
over by
heard
now.
Corona?
Corona should be over by now. But also,
Okay, but it's
read
not.
the
But
whole world
also,
situation.
but also, don't get an Uber and threaten to
Yeah.
fucking not even threaten, cough on someone and say, "I have Corona."
Also-
rip their mask off, steal their cell phone, throw it out the window, and
Yeah.
then physically assault
I
him. Hey, don't
guarantee
do that. Wait,
this
hold
girl-
up. You're 24. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
Don't?
any age you are, don't do that.
ever
Fucking Christ.
do that. Haven't people seen the news? People have been trying to cough on people and saying, I have coronavirus, and guess what happens to them? Exactly what's about to happen to her.
And the other thing is,
It doesn't go well.
it's been a federal crime.
Every time. Every fucking time.
And why are you talking like Irish Trump?
It's been a federal offense every time.
No,
It doesn't matter.
every time.
It doesn't matter.
not even,
Just
you're like-
every time. It doesn't matter. It just happens. Wow.
Yeah, so that story's wild. I mean, I don't wish 20 years in prison.
No,
on
I don't wish
anyone.
that on her. But I also do wish that someone gives her a quick
There should be
reality
some
check.
also she has upwards of $50,000 in fines.
I think
Because
that's
all of
substantial enough.
these crimes come with a at least $10,000 fine, and her bail is set at $75,000.
Excuse me.
And her other comment was, "He's just lucky my man's wasn't there." Like, bro, that's why you just said Corona should have ended a while ago. People like that are why it didn't. And it's unfortunate to say that a majority of the population is people like that.
Ain't lucky my man's wasn't there. Any guy in their
Like
right
what?
mind
You
is
already-
going to take his girlfriend, literally put his hand over her mouth and try and escort her out of the Uber so he doesn't get a charge. I'm sorry. What?
Hey, your behavior, change it.
Fix yourself. I mean, you did the wrong thing, so fix yourself.
And then also, speaking of behavior, this leads us into the end of the episode, which is the quarterly cancellation of Bill Burr.
The annual
Who can't be
cancel
canceled?
Bill Burr.
Hey, once again, Gen Z, it tied into Magic School Bus and this. Because also, wait, was it Magic School Bus? I forget what
I
else
don't
it tied
remember, but-
into. Oh, no, the camps.
He-
Hey, stop trying to cancel Bill Burr. Like, are you not fucking, is it not well known that you can't?
Also,
And it's not even like, oh, he's too powerful, you can't. He doesn't do anything.
no, he doesn't do shit.
Did you see the tweet by the white dude who,
No, but
Said he
if
was-
people don't know,
how much do you know about this?
all I know is people got upset at Bill Burr because he pronounced his pronunciation was wrong about one of the Latin artists who was winning an award.
Also, wait, first off, why are you having Bill Burr pronounce the, I think it was like tropical Latin music
Yeah.
category of the Grammys?
Whose idea was it to let him do it?
So people were mad because he started his bit for a Zoom Grammys. Like, obviously, no one's taking that fucking seriously. He starts his bit with, "Hey, did that piano solo make anyone else want to kill themselves?" That's fucking funny.
That's hysterical.
Then he goes on to say, "I don't know why the fuck they chose me for this category or why they chose me in general." So
Bringing
he
light
sets
to
the
the
stage.
subject.
He he starts setting up the joke. Accidentally pronounces the name wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Apologizes for saying it wrong while he's on stage, and then clowns on white people. And now white people are trying to cancel the whitest motherfucker in the world. So the most viral part of this is this guy on Twitter. I wish I found the tweet before this and I'm not going to look for it, but this guy on Twitter tweets to the thread like, "Oh, cuz
God,
someone made the argument, well, he's married to a black woman," which he is.
I saw someone
So
try and
this
argue.
guy tweets back, just because
This is it.
someone's
This
married
is
to
it right here.
something along the lines of this isn't word for word, but just because someone's married to a black woman doesn't mean they're not racist. White men are known to have minority sex slaves, and that's what makes them racist.
Oh.
Best part is his wife quote tweets it and says, "Nah, fuck you, bitch."
Ooh,
Like,
yes.
fuck you talking about, bro.
I'm
It's
sorry.
insane. Stop trying to
How
cancel him. Cancel the people who deserve
stupid.
to be canceled.
Yeah.
Can't. That's
How
all I have to say.
stupid can you
Cancel
be?
people who deserve to be canceled.
How stupid can you be? You're an idiot. Hey, dude, fuck you.
I just thought of a good episode title. Cancel Gen Z.
You know what? I have
No, that's it.
it canceled Gen Z,
It's
but
insane. Like, when are we
you're
gonna
getting out
learn?
of hand.
When are we gonna learn that comedians get paid to push boundaries?
Push boundaries, tell jokes, and you can't cancel someone for a bad joke, okay?
They weren't bad jokes.
Because
All of his shit hits.
he was spot on. The man was spot on.
He's making fun of Hollywood. He's making fun of the current issues, meaning white people fucking suck. He's making fun of the fact that the Grammys hired him to announce the Latin music category. And he's also making fun of the fact that the Grammys fucking suck. Why are you leading up to
They fucking
bangers? Why are you leading up to
suck.
Bad Bunny winning an award with a fucking classical piano solo?
Yeah, yeah. What?
None of it makes sense. I don't know why they're trying to cancel him.
Honestly, I really think the simulation is starting to fail.
Yeah, it's starting to glitch out.
It's starting
You're
to
playing
glitch.
footsie.
I'm sorry.
Bro, chill.
I'm sorry. I just had
It's
to.
starting to glitch out.
Get ready. Get ready. We're reaching the end of the treadmill. The simulation is falling behind us.
We're on 10, just reaching the end of it faster and
Yup.
faster and faster. Then eventually it'll lead to one of those clips where someone's doing just somersaults and then they get like launched into a wall. Yeah.
Sometimes
I mean,
I sometimes I get upset with the way this world's going, but then I also think about how we're trying to leave this planet and this planet's getting greener and you got to filter out the bullshit.
yeah. Just like carbon dioxide's filtering the bullshit out
I was
of
going
our
to say, let's end
atmosphere.
on a happy note.
Yeah.
I want to pull up this happy note. And
Well, that was just it. You said earlier.
I said it, but I want to read from the
Okay.
straight facts so people know. New NASA satellite data
Shouts out NASA.
proves carbon dioxide is greening the earth and restoring forests.
Hell yeah, it is.
The earth is 10% greener today than it was in the year 2000.
Hey, Gen Z, you know what carbon dioxide is, dude?
Hey, also that countdown to the doomsday that countdown clock in New York City to doomsday, whoever made that, eat a full bag of dicks.
Wait, also, where is that? I'm in New York City literally every day of the week.
I don't know, but whoever had the idea to do that, I'm sending a double
I
decker
know there's
shit
the
dick
death
sandwich to
clock.
your house or apartment. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh.
So yeah, the world's healing. Bill Burr's the GOAT. Magic School Bus reboot fucking sucks. We support China camps as long as they're good. And
This has been a couple pints. Pod.
cloning could be great.
Would you? Oh my god. I don't know.
And Crystalia is back.
Yeah.
Biatch.
Bitch.
Suck a whole nut.
Oh,
Not even a dick, just a
one.
nut.
Just one.
A singular nut.
Uno.
Anyway, this has been a couple pints pod.
It's safe to freaking say. We're out.
We're out. Love you.
Woo. Bye, everybody.
I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
Yeah.